Okay, hello everyone, this is Mr. Ronin here again, and today we're going to go over a quick beginner's guide for Nezuko. And this isn't going to go over the game's core mechanics, I'll make a different video for that. This is just going to be about Nezuko and how to play her. So we'll go over all of her buttons and specials first, and then at the end I'll go over her combos that I suggest using. You can skip to that if you'd like, but yeah, we'll start with all of her regulars. So her regular attack string is this, it's 7 hits, very easy to hit confirm, you mash. Down version, she does some more scratches into a hard knockdown. It's actually a decently long hard knockdown. It leaves you very close to the opponent, so you can go for some kind of setups that I like to do, like using her scratches from the air is something that I like to do after this. I jump into the air and do this as the opponent wakes up, and a lot of the time they get hit by it, and it can be hard to punish because she's in the air. Her up attack string is actually kind of interesting because she does this aerial claw and then the kick, but the aerial claw means that she can't cancel like her DP or aerial special moves into it. Like, if that makes sense? So basically, she just can't really cancel the first part into anything, and the second part can't be cancelled into anything that actually works. The heel kick misses and the scratch misses, so the only thing she can really do off of her aerial attack string is sidestep or like dash after the opponent and then do your combo that way, or do a sidestep cancel. Yeah, so I don't recommend doing her up combo too often. Her grab is actually really good. It reaches very far compared to other people's grabs, and it dashes very quickly and leaves you very close to the opponent in a hard knockdown. So basically just like an absolutely superior version of Tanjiro's. It's better in every single way. She reaches very far, she's very fast moving, it leaves you very close, and hard knockdown, meaning you can like stand still, build some meter, or like go for some kind of setup and wake up. And yeah, her aerial attacks, kind of good. She does a double hit in the air, so if you think the opponent's going to jump in the air and wake up, you can do this and try and catch them. Because it has the 2 hits, they might accidentally jump into it, and obviously the second hit, bounces the opponent, just like all aerial attack strings. And you can combo off of that. And her aerial tilt attack is just like most others. It's a dive kick, has a short combo counter, reaches decently far forward compared to some other characters though, so she can get it from like about around here, so it has a little bit extended range to some other people, so that's really good. And yeah. So now her specials, her standing special move, when you just press the special button, is these like crazy scratches. It does a lot of damage for a single special move, and a lot of hits, and a lot of chip damage. So what I use it for most of the time is on block. It does a decent amount of chip damage, it has a lot of hits, and a lot of the time it's actually really hard to push back. The opponent often like tries to push it back, and like because it's such a massive hitbox and happens so quickly, they don't push you far back enough. And the last hit like launches a lot further forward than the rest of them, so then they get hit by that if they try to do something afterwards. And because it's so many hits, when they try to do a pushback, a lot of people, push back into grab or push back into attack. Because she's still going and still doing all these claws, they can't really do anything even if they do push you back. So overall, it's a very good move to use on block. And as you saw before, because it has so many hits, it breaks their block really quickly. So if you cancel that like into a special move, it's almost a guaranteed armor break. It's very powerful. And yeah, as you just saw there, it can be... Stop blocking, please. It can be cancelled into any of her special moves. It can be cancelled into her dive kick or her heel flip. And most of the time, because I like to use this special in the air, you can combo into the heel kick off of the last hit, and then you get an easy full combo conversion off of it. Which is really, really good. So, other than being really useful in guard strings, I also find this special is really helpful, as I said before, on a hard knockdown. So if I've done, like, ended a long combo, maybe I did, like, the my down string, and I jump into the air and do this. And it's basically the same as the ground version, except if you try to do the ground version, like on Oki, like as the opponent wakes up, a lot of the time, if they wake up sideways or something, it'll completely miss and they just walk behind you and punish you. But when you do it in the air, it's a lot harder to punish because they can't just mash buttons because they'll go underneath you. And it has a big hitbox in the sky and on the ground, so it's just a lot bigger and a lot harder to punish. And a lot of the time people accidentally walk into it when they try to punish you for it. So It's a very effective tool. I suggest you try it. Online. If you watch any of my online footage, you'll see that it works a lot of the time. If your opponent does get hit by it, you know, you can go in for a combo like this and get a decent chunk of damage. Or actually, even better, you can do something like this. So you get all these hits. And then you're getting, you know, big chunky damage combo just because they accidentally walk into your cat scratches. Next, her tilt special move, which is where you move tilt the movement stick and press the special button. She has this heel flip, which reaches pretty decently far. It's very good for like catching the opponent off guard. Be like, I'm just walking around, boom, flip in and get a full combo. So very powerful in that regard. It is also very powerful, obviously, as a dodge. Sometimes when people press their attack button and they're like trying to do things, or if they do a grab or an armor move, honestly, a lot of the time, she'll just jump right over those, so that's pretty crazy, especially considering the fact that it's +1 block as well. So like, she has the advantage even if they block it. That's pretty crazy. And she can cancel it off of her scratches, so you can just continue your pressure that way. And a lot of the time after you do your full string into your cat scratches into the flip kick, you'll break the opponent's guard, and you get a full combo from that. It's really crazy. But yeah, it's her free combo extension, because she can't combo off of this meterlessly. So her free combo extender is her heel kick. So if you're doing, you know, simple combos, you can do something like this. Into the heel kick, and then just loop again. And get some pretty decent damage very easily. However, I do a slightly different combo, but I'll talk about that later. Yeah, and that's the main uses of this. It's the same in the air. It's a very good dodge, meterless combo starter, and it's kind of like a just like catch the opponent off guard, like boom, I'm in. And also, like, you don't even need to catch them off guard. Even if they are blocking, you can just throw this out, you're plus, you're in their face. It's just like, I'm in, I'm on you. Now you have to see what's coming up. Like, I'm just at advantage whenever I do this. Very powerful. And her last special move, her dive kick, which is her hold guard and press special move. It is invincible. Actually, I don't think it's invincible, but it has armor. So if the opponent tries to press a button, if I put my opponent on to attack me... oh, he did armor as well. But basically, it's very good to use, you know, in like guard strings, because if the opponent tries to do, you know, regular attacks or whatever, she'll just go straight through it. As you saw there, he was pressing some buttons, but she didn't get hit at all, because she has armor. And similarly to her flip kick, it's very effective as a dodge because she jumps into the air. So as you saw there, it didn't actually, the armor didn't even get hit. So, you know, when you take armor, you usually take the damage from the armor. But because she jumps into the air so quickly, a lot of the time it just works as a dodge and you hit the opponent. And if you hit the button twice, oops, nice parry. If you hit the button twice, she has like a cinematic version where she does a follow-up and does a bit more damage, but it doesn't get the hard knockdown. So usually if you just do a normal kick, the opponent is knocked hard down onto the ground, so you can run up and you have a lot of time to like get on top of them again. You'll go for your cat scratches in the air or summon your side kick to like harass them on wake up. See, even that was too early. It's such a long hard knockdown. But if you do the cinematic follow-up for more damage, it does not get the hard knockdown and the opponent's basically straight back on their feet. But, you know, more damage versus hard knockdown, it's a good choice you get to make. So if you end your combo and you're like, oh, you know, I want to keep my advantage and, you know, still have it be my turn, you can go for the normal version. But if you think it'll finish the round and you know, take the victory by doing the extended damage, do that. And yeah, it's also a very good tool for ending long combos, because as you can see, the combo counter, because she has such long strings, it goes down very quickly for her. But when it's very low, she can go for this dive kick and she'll be able to get the whole damage out of the dive kick, no matter what level of combo time they have left, which is very useful considering, you know, her other special moves to do a lot of damage like this takes forever, so she can't end a combo in this because they'll fall out of it very quickly. So if I do something like this, and try to end in the cat scratches, it's not going to be near as useful because they're going to fall out of it and are probably going to get punished and I don't get as much damage. So it's a very good combo ender when you're low on your combo timer. And you can't do it in the air. So I think that's all of her buttons. Her super, you know, it's basically the same as everyone else's. I may as well show it. You know, reaches very far. She dashes quickly. Oh, not that far. She's invincible when she does it. You know, the regular ultimate stuff. You know, it's very good and does a lot of damage. A lot of damage. I guess that was level 3. But yeah, those are all of her, you know, her moves, her buttons, her grabs, her everything. So now that you know how to use them all, let's go into like the combos and strategy that you want to be doing with her. So, a lot of people say that you should, you know, go into your attack string into your scratches because it does so much damage, and cancel your scratches into your heel kick, and then get some kind of combo from that. But that takes a lot of time and you can't really get a good combo off of it. What I found is the best combo with Nezuko is just do her regular attack string. It does a lot more damage than a regular person's attack string. It does above average damage. You do her attack string and cancel it into a jump, and then do her down dive kick. And then you can get a combo that looks like this. So you're getting 4,000 damage, so that's above average damage for a pretty simple combo, and yeah, it only costs you like 2 meter and 1 for the, just like 1 for the jump and 1 for the dive kick. And it's also very handy, like, because she's not doing her long special moves or anything, it's very easy to react to your opponent, you know, breaking away from the combo, because you're just doing normals most of the time. You can just catch them being like, oh, they broke out, let me just do a dash in and catch them. And also sometimes if they break at the wrong time, they'll get caught by this dive kick. It's just a very, very good combo. And if you've watched any of my... Okay, let me turn that off because they're talking so much. If you've watched any of my online gameplay, you'll see that I like to go for... I don't actually finish the combo with the dive kick. I just finish the combo with a jump. Because you're actually at advantage and you jump behind them, so sometimes you can mess up their buttons. If they're mashing, they'll, like, you know, go the wrong way or whatever, and they'll think you're going to try to extend your combo and you kind of catch them off guard. But after you do the jump, I either go for an armored attack to catch them mashing buttons, or I just go for regular attacks to catch them, like, just standing there, or, like, you know, sleeping at the trigger, as you say. Or, like, trying to sidestep or anything, because you're at so much advantage. Just if you press buttons and they're not blocking, you'll hit them. And if they press buttons and you do your armored attack, you'll mash straight through them and you can get a combo. So, it looks something a little like this. And jump behind them, and then go for your armored attack. And then, boom, you get an armored attack combo, and they've lost, like, well over half of their life just because they fell for your reset once. Or, like, just because they, like, tried to mash once. You got all that damage. It's very powerful, very good tool, so I really like doing this combo. And obviously you can also just go for, like, regular attacks. And if you want to go for a more basic combo, you can do a heel kick and do a combo like this. And yeah, she gets very good damage off of these resets. And obviously she can also, you know, go for a jump. Go for a grab if the opponent's just standing there blocking. So, very powerful tool, and as we said, her block is very good, so, her grab is very good, so anytime you can get a grab, it's actually a really good idea too. So a lot of the time, when the opponent's blocking this... wait, what? Oh. God, please. So when the opponent's blocking this, you can dash out of it, and go for a grab. Then after you've got your grab, you know, you're on top of the opponent, you can go for your cat scratches. Very, very good stuff. Whenever you can get a grab, very handy. So yeah, that's the combo I like to use most of the time. But you know, obviously you have your basic combo like this, as I said. And you can do some tricky stuff where you know, just like I said with Tanjiro, but this is kind of universal stuff. You can switch out with your support on the end of the combo to go for like a grab mix up there. See, that didn't actually combo, but like there's nothing they could do about that. There wasn't any time to sidestep. It's a very powerful, and it makes the combo do like half health instead of like 40%, it did 50%. And obviously instead of doing a grab with Tanjiro, I could have just, you know, switched out and gone for buttons. And so yeah, that's a very powerful tool as well. So yeah, this is definitely, oops, this is definitely the combo path I suggest doing with Nezuko, because it opens up for a lot more freedom than any of her other combo moves. She can either end with damage, she can either end with the jump reset, she can either end with the sidekick switch out reset. Oh, that was actually a combo accidentally. She's just got so many options and it's very good. And yeah, I guess you can do, if you do get a combo off of your tilt attack, you want to just do a very quick combo and then end in a heel kick, because then you get a hard knockdown. Or you can just, you know, simply do her like down attack string for like some simple damage and a hard knockdown. Oh, actually, even that doesn't work. It goes too long. You can probably, yeah, use her trusty dive kick to get some guaranteed big damage off it, but that's basically as big as you're gonna get. So yeah, gotta love the dive kick. Off of the cat scratches, as we said, you can just cancel it into the dive kick, the heel flip, and then get a combo going that way. That's good damage as well. Basically, she's always going to get really good guaranteed damage, but it's about choosing what combo you do where, and what's going to do the most damage and give you the most utility. Like, maybe I can just end like this, so that I get the hard knockdown, go for the cat scratches. If I see he gets hit, then cool, I get hit confirmed into a combo if I have meter. And it's, you know, good to take your hard knockdown sometimes just off of doing the basic heal and standing there, so you can build some meter back. But yeah, that's Nezuko. If I go into boost mode, her combos can, you know, basically be the exact same, except she can end in this hard knockdown, so it basically just makes her combo a little bit cheaper. So she only has to spend 1 bar for the jump cancel, and that's like, what, half of their health? Jeez, for a 1 bar combo, so that's very powerful. And obviously her scratches, you know, all does a little bit more damage in this mode, but I still recommend going for my recommended combo. How you want to combo into super, sorry to sound like a broken record, but you can do that same combo, just do this. This does a lot of damage. Because she's just doing normal attacks and not using any specials or anything, it barely scales at all, so yeah, she gets a lot of damage off of doing that. Or, you know, obviously you can do off of your cat scratches. But, you know, that's not as much damage. Okay, so yeah, that's her combos, that's her pressure that you want to do. Just one more note on her pressure. I said, obviously, you know, you want to go into your cat scratches on block, but also make sure that you're going in for grabs on block, because her grab is very good. So, you can either... what makes it tricky is that a lot of the time you go for your cat scratches and cancel that into a heel flip, because that does so much damage to their guard. Because you can see his guard's going to go yellow very quickly. Oh, I disabled guard break, didn't I? As you can see, when you do stuff like this... Wait, what? Why isn't his guard breaking? And when you do that full string, basically the guard is nearly broken, if you do it correctly. So a lot of the time you're going to be doing this, just do your full string into the cat scratches, because it's hard to push back, into your heel flip, and then their guard, if they've blocked anything before that, it's going to be nearly broken. And yeah, her specials break the guard very quickly, so the reason they're going to be, you know, scared of your things is because they'll think you're going to be going for, you know, your scratches into your thing all the time, but then if you go for a grab, why did I miss? That was weird. But if you go for a grab instead, you know, that's a good mix-up, because they're expecting you to do the heel flip. And yeah, just very powerful stuff on offense. She's a very offensive character, she's very good at it. She's got good Oki, good wake-up pressure, good everything, very good combos. Good character. Oh, and quick note, when she goes into surge mode, basically, just like most characters, you just spam special move, so you can spam her scratches as much as you like. Do your heal flip, back into scratches, into heal flip, and their guard's gonna break, and then you can go in for your super. Very good stuff. But anyways, that's Nezuko. She's a very interesting character. I think she's a little bit more complex than Tanjiro, because she has more options, more unique combo paths that she can take. And she has to make more decisions when she's doing her combos. Do I want to get the hard knockdown? Do I want to just do damage? Do I want to go for a jump reset where I go for an armor attack or a throw or whatever? She's a very good oppressive character. Her throw is amazing. She's just, yeah, very good at the mix, very good at the pressure. Anyways, that's Nezuko. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.